Bill Belichick and North Carolina are going to be featured on Hard Knocks this fall after the NFL Films couldn't find an NFL team to feature this year. That's a story in and of itself that we need to talk about at some point. But as far as Bill Belichick and North Carolina, Hard Knocks College Edition this fall, this is a bad idea for Belichick. I'll start with you, punter, go.
I'm gonna go. There's a reason that Hard Knocks couldn't find an NFL team to do, because they all sucked when you go on Hard Knocks, because it's a distraction. North Carolina already has enough distractions. You've got one of the most famous coaches in the world that has come down to college, that has never coached in college before. It's a different world. We'll see how he does. He's got a 24-year-old girlfriend, right? That's all everybody's talking about. He needs to focus on getting North Carolina ready to play and adjusting to college, where you have to go to class, right? Where it's not just ball all the time from 6 a.m. when you get in the facility. Where handling the players is a little bit different. You're in an NIL space now. It's a totally different era. You look at the transfer portal. This is just another distraction for North Carolina that I think is going to take away from them being able to work at peak efficiency level. Even if it's just a little bit. It just, again, seems like there's a lot of things going on off the field outside of the hype, and you don't need the money. Look at how much money North Carolina just pumped into football. Oh, yeah. The basketball fans at North Carolina are super pissed about it because they don't have Armando Bacot anymore, and they couldn't get a rebound if they just, met a fat chick at a bar.
Talk about level the playing field. Level the playing field. I mean, North Carolina went and hired Bill Belichick, all right? And he does have a 24-year-old girlfriend, allegedly at least. I don't know.
I'm not hating on him for that. It's a distraction.
Sound like you're hating on him for him. I'm going to be honest.
Your turn then. Punter, go.
Punt team, bring it in. I mean, why not? You're Bill Belichick. Let's get more exposure, all right? It's only a distraction if it doesn't work. From an NIL perspective, from a recruiting perspective, I mean, look how cool this is. You get to see behind the scenes. You get to see the weight room. You're Bill Belichick. Look, you're not distracted. Nothing can distract you at this point. You beat the Tom Brady Deflategate. You've had enough stuff you've had to get over. And at some point, they're putting you in UNC football on the map, right? You're given the opportunity to rise from this to where recruits like, wow, UNC football's cool. I want to go play here. First of all, the uniforms are awesome. Second of all, Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coach ever, has a hot girlfriend, and Hard Walks didn't work in the NFL. But, baby, this isn't the NFL. This is college. You can be the first team in college with Hard Knocks to get a W and have a great season, and it's only going to do what to your stock? Elon Musk, you're rocketing, baby.
So in the NFL, it's not really a flex, to his point, because everybody sort of gets an opportunity, or any NFL team could be asked, and they're not recruiting guys, you're drafting guys, maybe affecting free agency. But on the college level, is he right on that at least this is a flex to be able to get Hard Knocks at the college level to get recruits in?
You don't need more exposure. Bill Belichick is your head coach. You're sponsored by Jordan. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to see behind the scenes, oh, great. Have you seen Bill Belichick behind the scenes in meetings? The guy that dresses down the greatest quarterback in NFL history and Tom Brady, he isn't exactly soft and cuddly. You know what parents are going to see? Oh, my God, he said that to a 17-year-old. Oh, my God, he said that to an 18-year-old. He don't care.
We don't want your soft ass here, then.
Well, then, okay.
Get that soft ass stuff out of here.
Good. Well, welcome to the real world. Good luck, because everybody's parent, that's their child.
Okay.
Everybody's
if you're the parent, you're critiquing the way Bill Belichick coaches, then go coach a football team and see how you do.
It's just amazing how in the NFL, it's an STD in the NFL still itches when it's in college, buddy. If it sucks in the NFL, it's going to suck for you in college. Chlamydia don't care,
STD
dog.
with all those Super Bowls must suck.
Chlamydia don't care.
I don't know what just happened, but I want to get loud, too. I want to get loud, too, because you know why? Because we're on to Cincinnati, which means we're on to the next topic, okay?
Speaking of chlamydia, if you want to get healthy, let me tell you about Lumen. All right, what is Lumen? Well, here's how it works. You simply breathe into your Lumen first thing in the morning, and you learn if your body is burning mostly fats or carbs. The companion app then provides you with a personalized nutrition plan for the day based on your measurements. You can even take your measurements before and after workouts and meals to understand exactly what's happening in your body in real time. If you want to lose weight, if you want to gain weight, if you want to make sure that you can stay where you're at and get in even better shape, this is your body's scouting report. It tells you how to attack it to make sure you are at your healthiest, because metabolism is your body's engine. It's how your body converts food into fuel. So when your metabolic health is optimal, you'll experience easier weight management, improved energy levels, better fitness results, and improved sleep. So take the next step in improving your health. Go to lumen.me/booster to get 20% off your Lumen. That's lumen.me/booster. Lumen.com/booster for 20% off your purchase. And we appreciate Lumen for sponsoring this.
Thank you, Lumen. Former Tennessee Volunteers defensive end James Pierce ran 4.47 at the NFL Combine. 4.47. That's faster than who, Dragon?
Oh, CeeDee Lamb, A.J. Brown.
Christian McCaffrey,
Amon St.
Derrick Henry. 4.47. So my statement, and I'll start with you on this one, is James Pierce. A lot of people are talking about Abdul Carter, and you brought this up too. Abdul Carter might be the best player in this entire draft out of Penn State, not just on the defensive side. I'm going to say James Pierce will be better than Abdul Carter. I'm going to give you a chance to punt or go.
How quick can we get the punt team on? Please, get on, beat the clock. James Pierce, elite player. Elite player, he's elite at Tennessee. But what is he? He's a pure edge rusher, right? That's what James Pierce is. The versatility of Abdul Carter is what makes him different. Not only is he an edge guy, you can move him inside, and he also plays what? He can play linebacker, right? So he can drop in coverage. I think he has better feel than James Pierce when it comes to reading plays, and I think linebackers have better feel anyways. The versatility of Abdul Carter is what makes him great. You can put him on the edge. You can put him at linebacker. Hell, he could probably even play safety, and he's really good at everything. There's not a single thing he's bad at. He's fast, great technique. His feet are great, and he has some of the best hands. That's why he's going to be a top 5 pick. So the versatility is what makes Abdul Carter different from anybody in this draft. I think James Pierce is going to be a great player. He's an elite player. He's going to be a first-round draft pick. But Abdul Carter's on a different level.
James Pierce better than Abdul Carter, punt or go?
This is a tough one. This is one of the hardest punter goes. And I think what Flaming Dragon said, a lot of it is true. But I'm gonna go with, I think James Pierce's ceiling is higher because he hasn't been allowed to show all that. I think if James Pierce was in a system, and look, Tim Banks does an incredible job. I'm not critiquing Tim Banks. But I think once James Pierce gets a chance to show off his versatility, that's a word you use. You know what I call versatile? A guy that's that size that can run 4.47. I'm sure his ass could probably play linebacker. I'm sure he could drop in coverage, but he wasn't asked to do as much as Abdul Carter was. So I think we don't know. Well, you know, it's your typical 4-down stuff. But when I understand why Penn State put Abdul Carter in more of those situations than Tennessee did with James Pierce, because the system was a little bit different, but the personnel around them was different as well. I don't think we've seen the ceiling of James Pierce because he hasn't been allowed to do all that. Now, in reality, would I think you'd be an idiot for drafting Abdul Carter before James Pierce? No, I think this is one of the situations where both guys can be really elite players. I just don't think we've seen James Pierce be allowed to do things like that. And if he is in the NFL, I think his upside may be a little bit higher. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't noticed, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're dropping new segments of our new show, Locker Room Talk. So make sure you're subscribed and keep up with that, as well as all the beautiful things here at Crain & Company Goes to College.